the CadenCenter. I'm here with former Los Angeles Dodgers player Tommy Davis. Tommy, how do you feel to be here today?
I'm happy to be here with you, Caden. You are outstanding. You are very outstanding.
Are you ready for some questions?
I'm ready.
Did you always know you wanted to play baseball professionally?
Well, I knew I wanted to be a baseball player. I didn't know how far I would go, but I remember at 3 years old, my uncle had a team, and I was the bat boy at 3 years old.
Which baseball team was your favorite growing up, and who were your favorite players you looked up to?
Well, at the age of 8, Jackie Robinson came to the Brooklyn Dodgers, because I'm from Brooklyn. And I became a Jackie Robinson fan, and you know I was a Brooklyn Dodger fan. Okay?
In 1956, you signed with the Los Angeles Dodgers. This was before there was a draft. Can you describe what the experience was like?
Well, it wasn't actually the Los Angeles Dodgers, it was the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Yeah.
And I was in high school, I was doing well in baseball and basketball. And then I started to get approached by about 4 or 5 teams. They didn't have a draft in those days. They just approached you. And they let me know I was sort of special, and I felt a little special. And in 1956, I was getting ready to sign with the Yankees. Yes, because they approached me, and in those days, everybody was approached with the same amount of money. If you got a certain amount of money, over $4,000, that was considered a bonus. If you got $1 over $4,000, you would have to go to the major league team for 2 years. For 2 years. So it was sort of the present, like they didn't want you to do that. So what the Yankees did, I could work out with the Yankees anytime I want while I was in high school. I was working out with Yogi Berra, Mickey Mantle, right? I was working out with Lou Scarron, Elson Howard. And so I had a locker in the same locker they were in when they were home. So that was big to me.
I have read that a phone call from Jackie Robinson swayed your decision from signing with the Yankees to the Dodgers. That must have been an amazing moment for you. Can you tell us about it?
Yes, because I told you I was with the Yankees. And I was going to sign with the Yankees on a Tuesday night. What Al Campanis, who became the general manager, came over and found out I was going to sign with the Yankees on a Tuesday night. He had Jackie Robinson call me that Sunday before that Tuesday. When I heard his voice and realized it was Jackie Robinson, I signed Tuesday afternoon with the Dodgers.
How did it feel stepping on the field for your first major league game?
I was very nervous, excited, couldn't wait. And I'll tell you about something that was happening in spring training. They had a sandlot game where the Yankees played the Dodgers before the regular season. And it was in Yankee Stadium. So we came up from Florida to play this game. And so that was exciting because I was on the Yankee Stadium, where I was working out. And here I am with the Dodgers playing against the Yankees. I didn't get in the game. At first, I got in the game in the middle of the game. I got a base hit and thought I was Jackie Robinson. I stole second, right? And then I got off second, acting like Jackie Robinson. And the second baseman came over towards second baseman. I saw him. I went over towards second base, so he wouldn't get me. So I'm going back to get my position out here, and the shortstop came in behind me, and they threw the ball. No, the shortstop came in first. And I looked at him, and the second baseman came over, and they threw the ball at second base, and he had the ball away from me. I was 10 feet away from him. You know what I said to him? Listen, I have 50 of my family up there. And I really would love to get back to second base safely, if you would understand that. I don't want to get tagged out. He said, sorry, Tommy, I got to tag you out.
What is your favorite memory from playing with the Dodgers?
Well, there's several, because it was the first time I played and my first base hit. But the most I can think of is when we played the Yankees in the 1963 World Series, and we beat them 4 in a row.
You posted some amazing stats and broke records as a Dodger, but you also played with some of the other Dodger greats, including Sandy Koufax, Don Drysdale, Johnny Roosboro, and more. What was it like sharing the field with such talented players?
It was amazing. They were there first, and as you well know, the Sandy Koufax comes from Brooklyn also, and he was a great basketball player. And Don Drysdale was outstanding. We had the two best pitchers in the league. And we had Ron Peronowski, who was one of the best relievers in the league. And to play with Maury Wills, who stole 104 bases in 1962. And then you had Jim Gilliam, who I thought should have gotten in the Hall of Fame because he had to change his stance just to help Maury steal those bases. Then you had Johnny Roseborough, yeah, and then we had my roommate, Willie Davis, who could fly. So just to be on the field with these guys was different and was just remarkable, and I'll never forget it.
You are best known for your time playing for the Dodgers, but you actually played for 10 other teams during your career. Which team was your favorite and why?
I don't want to talk about that. No, not 10. 10. How many teams did I play with? 10. God, I have a lot of suitcases. Well, you know, the team that I left the Dodgers to go to was the New York team, New York Mets. And so I was really happy. And I thought I was going to be in New York for a long time. But they traded me because they needed a center fielder. So they traded me for Tommy Agee, who had a big World Series in 1969. And to help them win the World Series. So I feel like I contributed by them trading me for Tommy Agee.
What is the best advice you have ever been given?
I had a Sandlot coach that I played with. The team was called the Brooklyn Bisons. And we were in the 1955 New York State champs of the Kiwanis League. And we played a championship game in Cooperstown.
Oh.
Yes, in Cooperstown. And my manager, Clarence Urban, gave me some great advice. He said, just be yourself. You have ability. Don't overstate yourself. Just be normal, be yourself, and relax. When you relax, you can do things much better than when you're not relaxed.
What advice would you give to young athletes out there who hope to play professional baseball someday?
Well, I'd love to see them make the major leagues. I'd love to see that. But what I really love to see is them to finish their education, go as high as they can in their education, because God forbid they would get hurt playing baseball and not play again. But you can always rely on your brain. All right.
All right, thank you for the interview, Tommy.
Thank you for having me. You're an outstanding interviewer.